Hey everybody, this is my 55-gallon Gourami tank, and last night, about 15 minutes after I put some algae wafers in there, I came in and I saw a huge amount of activity on the bottom with the loaches. My red-tailed loach even came out, made an appearance. My striped Raphael catfish had come out, and so tonight I am just going to let the camera roll. I'm going to go out of the room and be quiet for a little bit. You can actually see the tail of my red-tailed catfish all the way on the far right, sticking out from underneath of that cave, and then of course you can see my big fat striped Raphael in there is already moving around. So the thing I noticed was the way the loaches were behaving. They were really actively chasing each other and doing this weird sort of wiggling around each other dance. Really fascinating to watch. And then of course, like I said, that red-tail loach had come out. So I'm going to go away now and be quiet for 5 or 10 minutes. Hopefully when I come back we'll have gotten some interesting and exciting video. Now, I was just kind of standing in the doorway looking in so that I didn't disturb anybody, and it doesn't really seem like I'm disturbing them too much by being in here. But the thing I was noticing last night when I was watching the tank was my Angelicus loach, the one you can see there that's sort of brown with the white spots on it, just went around the left-hand end of the tank. That one seems to be, I don't know if aggressive is the right word, but it really seems to be bothering the other fish. And I was noticing it last night, it was dancing around the other loaches mostly, but I just saw it chasing the Moonlight Gourami around, and now it seems to be chasing the skirt tetras around. I know my little Hillstream loach that you can see down there on the bottom on the far left, that one can be pretty aggressive, but only in the sense of protecting its little chunk of algae wafer or a little piece of territory or something like that. It doesn't seem to follow the fish around the tank, just like it's giving them a hard time or something. And that Angelicus loach seems to do that. I know it will do the sort of grooming thing. I've seen it follow the gouramis around, and I've actually seen the gouramis treat that as a welcome behavior, almost letting the loach nuzzle underneath of its fins and all around his body and everything. But in this case, what I just saw was definitely the gourami trying desperately to get away from the loach, and the loach not letting it. So I'm not really sure what that behavior is all about. Doesn't seem to be too stressful, and it certainly doesn't seem to be continuous on any one fish. And it definitely seems to be more heightened when there's food in the tank, so it's probably just some sort of excited feeding behavior or something. I don't know. I'm going to have to spend some more time watching this tank and watching that fish to see if that's what's going on with it. So I think that's going to be about enough for this video. I don't really think we're going to get to see anything new and exciting. I don't know what happened when I left the room, so I don't know if the striped Raphael ever came out, and I don't know if that red-tailed loach in the back ever came out. You can still see its tail flicking around back there. It's kind of drifting in and out of its cave. It's halfway out now. Let's get off the tripod here and see if we can get a little closer to it. Try to get you off the tripod here. There we go. Of course, as soon as I start moving in, it goes away. But that's its tail, that's where it lives, and that is my big fat striped Raphael. You can see its tail sticking out. It just lives under that rock, or that log rather. It's a fun tank, lots of activity in this tank, always has been. Alright everybody, I'm going to say thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed that. Make sure you're subscribed, that way you won't miss anything I got coming up. You never know what it's going to be with me. See you real soon in the next one.